morning, guys. I am late for work. I mean, what else is new? I kind of just wanted to talk about my diet really quickly because a huge part of me feels like if I tell you guys, then I'll stick to it. You guys can be like my accountability partner. I usually refrain from talking about my diet, especially when it comes to my insulin problems, because I know not everyone deals with these problems, and I'm always scared that I'll be giving dietary advice to people who don't have the same problems as me, and that can't be good. But I mean, it's just a perfect example of every single body is different and every single body needs to be catered to differently. Aside from the 10+ pounds I've gained, like, that didn't really provoke me to want to like change my diet. What's really provoking me is the fact that I have no energy. I feel so sluggish all of the time. I feel the need to nap after every single meal, and basically all of the symptoms of me spiking my insulin and what it does to me mentally and physically have been rearing their ugly heads, and understandably so. I mean, I do make bread and potatoes the basis of every single meal I eat. What is happening now is that my insulin is way too high, just way too high, and because of my insulin resistance, my body, wanting to protect itself, has started to block the insulin to be able to be absorbed, and in doing that it also blocks a lot of other nutrients from being able to be absorbed by me, and I need those nutrients, I need those vitamins, and all of that offsets a whole bunch of problems like my sluggishness, like my tiredness, and that's why people with diabetes end up with all of these other problems. Like, my father is completely blind in one eye because of his diabetes, and he has lost circulation in one of his legs because of his diabetes, because his body, his insulin has been so high for so long that it just couldn't absorb the nutrients he needed to protect his eyes, you know? Not only for the sake of my weight, but for the sake of my mental. Like, I have been so depressed, and I've been saying I've been depressed, I've been saying I have no energy, and I guess I've been in denial about how much what I'm consuming correlates to that. So I really just need to go back to high fats, high fibers. I kind of wanted to do a grocery haul with you guys. I did buy this all natural high fiber bread, and for a normal person that would be healthy, and if my insulin wasn't already so high it would be healthy, but I'm thinking I might just have to throw that away because I can't even have it in my house. And then I also bought those brown rice spaghetti because I've been like I said, I'm going to crave the pastas, I'm gonna crave the breads, but brown rice is a good alternative. It still will spike my insulin, but I'm not going to have that until I feel like I've leveled this out a bit, because I am like not well. Those were $1.99 each, so I feel like that was a good deal. This is all from my local place. The sauerkraut salad, because fermented foods is really great, and I happen to love sauerkraut anyway, so that works for me. I bought some curry powder, which was like 98 cents, just to add to some food. Turmeric powder, but I don't really know what it's supposed to go in. The same thing with nutritional yeast. I have to buy some nutritional yeast because I need the vitamin B from it, but I'm supposed to cook that with. But I'm gonna figure it out, guys. I'm going to figure it out. Then I made myself my lunch today, or my dinner, because we know I'm gonna have a late break. It's really the sauerkraut salad, some celery and hummus, and then I have a whole bunch of vegetables, some garlic sauce on them. Now normally I would have rice with these vegetables because that's just what I want, but I still try to make the lunch as filling as possible, because another thing about my problem is that I really can't snack throughout the day. Every time I eat, I'm spiking my insulin. So it's better for me to have 2 or 3 meals a day and have them be as full as possible, so that I'm not hungry till the next one, than for me to be snacking throughout the day and just keep spiking. The good thing is I happen to love avocados, and they were back down to $1 each, which really makes me happy. Got some coconut oil because that's another thing I heard was really good to put in your tea or coffee. Honestly, I did it this morning. Don't really enjoy it. It makes my coffee taste a little oily, but at this point I'm just looking at food as medicine, and I really need to do whatever I have to do to fix these health problems so I'm not so depressed. As much as I hate talking about food so much, the fact of the matter is I eat every single day, just like you do. So that was my little rant. Hopefully you guys can hold me accountable for this. It's my bummy day at work, so I just have on a band tee. It's Billy Joel. I think it's so cool. The artwork is so cool. I got it from Goodwill. It was like $1. Yeah, that's kind of what I look like on my bummy days. I'm probably gonna throw a jean jacket or a duster over it just to feel a little more fancy. Okay, do you guys see that? I demolished my food, demolished. And it's because I was so hungry from not being able to snack throughout the day like I'm used to. I didn't realize how reliant I am on that. Like, I was like kind of like going through withdrawal for some like carbs. Like there was even a point in this work day where my manager had to flush some crackers that I tried to sneak down the toilet. Yes, I still have it. So before I go ahead and clean up that little mess that I just made over there, I'm going to go redeem this coupon that one of the lovely women who shopped with me, who actually works in the corporate office for La Colombe with the coffee that I love, she gave me this coupon for their like draft lattes. And I think they're sold in stores like Whole Foods, like as if they're like a beer kind of, like that's what it looks like. It looks like a beer, and when you pour it, it kind of like fizzes up like a beer. That's what she told me anyway. And I think when you go to actual La Colombe, they pour it and it looks like that or whatever, like as if it's a draft beer. Like she even said that they're looking to get it in some bars, which is kind of ideal for me because I actually don't like to drink that much. Well, I like drinking, but I just shouldn't be drinking that much. If I can kind of get away with ordering a coffee to stay awake instead, that'd be ideal. So this is awkward because when I went on my break it was light outside, and then I come upstairs and it's dark. I hate this time of year. Thank you. Tried to give me the can, but I convinced them otherwise. So let's try this taste test right now. It's actually really good. I love it. I'm happy with this decision. Pretty happy with anything that's free, but this is actually something that I think I might buy again. My manager actually wants to try some, and of course I'm gonna cut for her because we don't share.
What if it's gross?
What? That'll be an honest reaction. I knew that would be your type of thing because it's nice and creamy and it's like draft beer.
It's like
coffee.
Do I have a milk mustache?
Yes, I had it too when I first tried it. That should be the thumbnail of the video.
Know. Is that what this is? A latte?
Yeah, a draft latte. And they're gonna start serving it in bars.
You just blew my mind.
So like we can like fake like we're drinking, but we're actually getting energy.
Getting energy.
We're not sleeping at the parties anymore.
So I'm walking through the tent with Sean Penn, and I see.
So I'm eating late at night sumi. It's soup, it's tomato soup, it's technically a juice. I did add a lot of nutritional yeast because it seems kind of tasty actually, and it seems to thicken the soup up, which I love. I just realized this whole vlog is about food. But then again, my life revolves around food, so that totally makes sense.
Change my mind.
Confession, because this just arrived in the mail, so I have to tell you guys the story. I saw a mouse in my house, and it ran right behind this heater here. Then I saw it later run through the hallway, and then Max saw it in his room, and I hear it in the walls.
I heard it.
Oh, well, Max heard it. I feel like it's kind of inevitable when you live in a pre-war apartment, these old ass apartments like this, and it gets below 30 degrees. I could move somewhere modern, but it would cost me like $600 more, and at that point I'd rather just have the mouse. So I got mouse traps, new modern ones. They are the kind that flip and kill them. I've tried humane ways. I'm sorry, they don't work. And if a mouse is in your house, it has to be eliminated. I'm sorry, they're vermin. They carry disease. They gotta.
I think it's this simple.
Well, we gotta put peanut butter on it or something.